Hello. Happy Wednesday. I like Wednesday, mostly because I don't work on Thursday. Although this particular Thursday is going to be a very long day. So all of it good things, just a lot of things. So that'll be fine. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's a weird everything. But yeah, we soldier on. Gung Hai Fat Choi. Happy New Year. Isn't it Gung Ho Fat Choi? I don't know why I'm telling you. You would definitely know more than I would. I don't know why I'm correcting you. That doesn't even make sense. I guess I'm correcting myself while looking at what you wrote, I guess is what's happening. Gung Hai Fat Choi. Okay. Well, to you as well. Yes, we are now moving into the year of the snake, apparently. I think my mom is a snake. No, my mom is a rat. Yes. So the dragon has lost its wings. Cam froze already? We just started. This one. There. Good Lord. What is that face? Yeah. I was talking to my assistant manager who was talking to an old coworker and her very close friend who moved to Tennessee like I don't know 6 years ago. And we had just recently had a district meeting and the two of them were talking about it. And our mutual friend had said that when we were on conference calls, she would always make it a point to just watch my camera because she could always tell what I thought of whatever was being said because I always react to it naturally because someone else is talking, so no one's looking at me, and I'm just, I know I'm on camera, but like, what are the odds anybody's actually going to be looking? So I like roll my eyes and like pinch the bridge of my nose, and I laugh at things, and like, apparently she used to get a big kick out of doing that during meetings and stuff. So, yeah. Apparently, when I'm not like trying to hold back, apparently my facial expressions are very loud. So anyway, so let's do some more metaphor here. And what are we doing? Oh yeah, we were like farming for some weird reason. Build strength for I don't know how much. I don't feel like there's anything else out here, really. Is there? We opened that. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Although what I should have done, apparently, well, maybe not apparently, but I think what I should have done in actuality was do the other thing. Because there was actually a side quest for that, I think. But I don't think that side quest had like a time limit or anything, so we'll see. Hello, guy. How we doing, bud? Welcome. Oh, Jesus, that was fast.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay then. Right?
Okay. Let's try and be ready for it. That's not a thing. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall... I see what they're trying to say with that sentence, but I hate how that sentence is constructed. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. Like, okay. I shall sleep well after such a feast. But if you are utterly exhausted, wouldn't you sleep pretty well? Like, what? Anyway. I know what you're going for. Now you're really going to sleep well. All right. Let's see what the drama holds.
The disaster was averted.
Oh. What?
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
What? I don't know what that meant. Snake is here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Wonder what he's planning.
Hope you're feeling better.
I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Yes.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears.
I'm using them. You can't have... I need those.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
Okay.
So it really is His Majesty. And so, as His Majesty has decreed,
Okay.
whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who
More
you
adjectives.
are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we?
Sure.
First, the new faces that have appeared on the
Grim's
rock.
here. What's
It
up, bud?
shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top
He
three
also
of the
said
lot are
that.
also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
It's kind of a... Okay.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Interesting point.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table.
Oh, yeah. That's true. We do.
Magic chains
Yep.
will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on.
Could be a
You mean
thing.
to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth,
Good
ladies
luck,
and
bye.
gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Interesting.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
You heard that?
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Yeah, yeah.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Is that a problem?
Luis is second in the standings. Any strikes against him would be likewise disrupted. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
Fair question.
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
But will it protect you from another one of the aspirants?
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
No, but people out front were talking about her being missing.
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She would just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
Oh. Let's go.
I'll go look for her.
You will?
Yes, obviously.
Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Oh.
Whatever.
Where'd she go? Stairs north of Sunshade Row by the general store.
Hey!
All right then.
Wait.
Let's go. Hey!
Hey. It's like right here.
How to handle this?
Okay.
Sorry, but... Hey!
Through the back alley. Through the...
You sound like a damn fool,
All right,
you
then.
know that.
Oh, now we can go this way? We couldn't before. Oh. So good.
All right then.
Oh, wait.
I'm out of ideas.
Sanctifex Warden. What should I do?
What's going on?
We're going to stop real quick and see. Herb guy, can I buy from you now?
Oh, there.
No. Okay.
Blimey.
Wait. We can't.
This is all right. Now, how did I wind up here?
Huh?
tarnation's going on?
We did this already. Okay.
Look at that.
This is all right.
So, oop.
Oh, this is all right.
Here we go. Wait. Is it? So how do we get back there? Because there's no way they let us cross, right? I mean, I guess we could try. Nope.
Hello there.
Oh. Damn. Anime sad eyes just got her right through the gate.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Aww.
One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray, and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave?
Okay.
Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
It's not... It's...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that.
No, Mule.
He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
Also, yes.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right.
In a short amount of time, that is incredibly That is an incredibly
But
tall
much
tale.
as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Mm-hmm.
Even so, we have to try.
Gotta start somewhere. You're fine, Bill.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Get the kids some
Maria.
food?
Yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for finding her.
More than easy.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
Whenever I hear how now, my brain just goes brown cow. So I have to wait, what did you actually say?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it.
Yes.
So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
Become the king.
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
There it is.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
You can finally stream your favorite game? Right on. That's good news. There you go, Mule. See? Now you got it.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Yes.
Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
In circles? No.
Try to calm your mind. Don't be so tense.
Fair enough. I suppose if I have any real weaknesses, it's that I don't know how to relax. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around?
Mm-hmm.
Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still,
No way.
I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us.
Accurate.
Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive.
Also, you don't headbutt well.
A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse.
Oh.
Sleep should come easier now. Think I'll give it another chance.
Well, great. Now I'm going to be up all night thinking about all your other shit.
Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Never mind.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime.
True.
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom.
Okay.
And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
Squid Game?
Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials.
Neat.
First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch? Or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Uh-oh.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here.
Huh.
Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
Okay.
No little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. You wouldn't leave it unprotected.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Have a good night, Neil. We'll catch you next time.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
Oh.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now.
Oh, there you go. Does anyone know how to get your webcam quality up? What webcam are you using?
An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels.
Because you might just, like, if you're capturing in, like, 480p or something, or 4... whatever. Right, but... if you go into the video, does it give you 1080 as one of your options?
But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair
What is
race,
your
he gets legitimized.
what is your
and
bitrate
Luis
up
gets put on the back
your
foot.
stream?
That bodes ill. those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness
Correct,
wait,
but if you
he
don't
may use
have
the
a
throne.
sufficient bit rate, it won't actually stream in 1080p. I don't know then.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk.
Why don't we just enter the
Let's
tournament?
enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there.
Correct, because the screen is smaller, so 1080 doesn't actually have to be 1080 on your phone. And most of the time it isn't, because it's on a smaller screen.
This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis.
Because that is very standard.
He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I use the... I think it's the Logitech Facecam Pro 2.
I see. An undercover operation, is it?
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
True. Why do we have to...
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
If it's for Maria? What? That doesn't... Yeah.
Of course I do.
I believe that's what it's called, yeah.
No hesitation at...
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh.
There you go.
So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Sweet. We have a mission. Oh, shit.
Good heavens.
I
Haven't
forgot
you
to
put
do-
yourself in enough
Anyway.
danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes.
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Oh, familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
That is a lot.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're
It
going
might be,
to
now
try
that I think
become
about it, I think
king?
it's actually the Elgato
Wow.
Facecam
Then
Pro
I'll cheer for
2.
you as loud as I can.
Sorry. Cheddar cheese fries? Dude, nacho fries? There's a little spot around the corner for me that does nacho fries. It's really good.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll
Hell
have to
yeah.
actually try for the throne now, eh?
No,
Your
no.
Majesty.
I hadn't thought of that.
Is it even possible? Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
Yeah.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
She's not coming with us.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
Aww.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get
Stroopwafels.
registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Okay.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Okay. We can do that. Oh,
This should be the place, right?
Save me the loading screen.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Hey? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Wow, that's a
An
nose.
elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you.
Yeah.
You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
What time? He literally
We'll have
didn't
to
say.
hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Oh, point.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
We have to bring someone's head. This game just took a very, very grim turn.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Oh, you have any idea who that is?
That is an outfit, my friend. And a barbed wire necklace? It's very metal.
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say.
He's got a dog.
It makes short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that.
Can I pet your dog?
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
A head?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Weirdo.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
Probably.
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
It's just a different kind of monster, right? Join button.
Maybe he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more important things to worry about.
Don't worry. I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Okay.
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
Okay.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say.
Okay.
If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay?
Yeah.
Community and trade will dwindle and die.
Yes.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
Fair question.
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see.
Maybe he rides the
Tricky
worms.
problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the
See you later,
bill,
Easy.
none have taken it.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
There's nothing pitiful about it.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we
Nice.
shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Who's he gonna go with us?
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
You literally
Way
just
I
said
see
there's
it,
no backing
If we
out.
want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity.
Yeah.
Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Like, that is an entire town who is gonna want you to be king. Right? Which is the point. Oh, do I have to go up here and accept it?
Look at that.
Oh, at the window. Okay.
Oi, oi!
Whoa, what the?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah.
Let's focus.
Sick. Let's go.
Let's call it.
Okay. T.
No
and
registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Oh, here we go.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about.
If you don't tell her and then she finds out, she'll just kill you.
Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
That is...
You don't sound too sure about that.
Thank you, Galaga.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Oh, shit.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title.
Oh.
We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Oh. Makes
Still,
sense.
you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Okay. Sleep.
Good night.
Yeah, but then you're just trading a dog for or blanket for a
Can I
dog.
come in?
Child knocking at my door.
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right?
Not all of us.
I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no, I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said.
Hmm?
And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
Hmm?
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right.
Because I can
Promise?
save scum until I get back.
The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
You
This one's
betcha.
important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you.
Aw.
I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Peace.
Good night.
Good night, kiddo.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Have a seat.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
Nice. On a positive side, nice. Still, get out. Get to stretch your legs a little bit.
You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account.
Fuck. Damn it.
This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In
Looks.
this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then.
True.
It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream, 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That's a lot of hair. Holy shit.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Faraway sky.
Holy shit. So loud. Holy shit. Sorry, that was very loud. I don't know. Okay. And now we're here. I mean, if she's like the opening act for kicking off the,
I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
For kicking off the
Ladies
games.
and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Which we have just made up.
Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
So
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
That is it.
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still.
20.
It's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
Oh. Good point, good point, good point.
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What?
Oh.
He's not even entering? Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Oh, this guy.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs
Aren't you wearing a cross,
is
my guy?
power!
I guess it's a
Well,
knife,
it's not
maybe?
quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus.
Ooh.
In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Hi.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
We expected this.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Don't have any control over that, do I?
What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Ooh. Uh-oh. Do we have a rocket?
So, contestants, are you ready?
Oh, that's our ride. Our ride's here.
Lost, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
Yeah, our ride's here.
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What now? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Ooh.
Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
Feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Yeah.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
Do we get to drive it around? That'd be very exciting.
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Hey! We had some people on our side. Oh, I have push button. I ended up standing out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Test run?
Let's see.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see.
Let us hurry.
Hold on. This place here.
Wow!
Oh.
Spectacular.
Okay, so did we not? Are we not?
This is amazing.
We don't have a head.
I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
What's that Will Smith movie? Wild Wild West. I feel like that's what's happening right now.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver. Convenient, that.
Speechy tubes?
Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
What the fuck is a chinwag? Is that a chat? Have you lived in the bottom of a well?
Brilliant,
what's happening?
isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
The look on her face on her little avatar is so good. Yes. Uh-huh. What's... Yes, Wild Wild West. That's right. That's right.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
His wings.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Gunner? No.
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Oh.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Kind of looks like the Enterprise.
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then,
I'm interested.
finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
We kind of took the long way around to get to that, didn't we? Couldn't we have just...
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I like the old
think we
coot,
can count on it.
personally.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Yeah.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're
That's
all in
fair.
the same boat.
Lily.
Or
Hello.
runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
I think it's good. I think the fact that it didn't say like he is as much of a monster as anyway, whatever. Too easy, I guess.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together.
Fuck, what's the name of that show?
So, if you need
The Wild
anything besides a
Thornberries.
steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot.
Sounds like the
Bound to
guy
find
from
me in
the Wild
cockpit or the engine
Thornberries.
room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
So much nicer to hang around than like a lot of people in this world. Holy shit. Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as strategy room, lounge, and kitchen. You can visit Academia by finding more and interacting with him. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
Lightning's here. What's up, bud? Never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room is like. Okay, that's the map. Okay, there's sleeping quarters.
This is...
Sugar, briny, salt. Huh. Oh, that's the washroom. Pantry. Oh, kitchen. Alright, hold on. We'll come back to that. Oh, little sleep pods. Dope. What's this? Oh, mess hall. Got it. Back deck. Oh. Kind of dope. Okay. Okay. What was it? Oh.
Got it.
But apparently not like right now. Okay. Toilet and washroom. What's up here? Oops. Oh, I can't go that way. Watchtower. Engine room. Whoa.
This?
Hello?
Oh. Looks like that pipe's in here too. It's called a rudder phone. There's one in every room.
Spectacular.
I believe heard you. I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magla crystals as fuel to run. Used to be you take your life in your hands when you traveled in the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are built based on a colossal beasts made for zero momentum loss even through the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then, maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty of time. Still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. You can run in the dark, and the old girl... You can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. You'll continue toward your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can spend your time with your allies while traveling, which may help you improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Nice. So we can just do stuff. It's kind of neat. What is that? Never seen an igniter like this before? Neat. Oh. It's weird that it has like a heart. That's very awkward. What is this?
This?
Homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind too. Max MP? Fuck
Understood.
Yeah. Oh.
Now then.
Oh, he's teaching us how to do laundry? You gotta keep the water at a consistent temperature to avoid staining the clothing. Why am I a master of laundry, you may ask? Because my parents practically beat it into me. Any noble who can't wash his own clothes isn't worth the fabric he wears, or something to that effect. I had to learn all about different materials. In hindsight, I think they were trying to teach me not to take advantage of my title. That wisdom still serves me to this day.
Nonetheless.
The more time that passes, the more I understand how great my parents were. True. Nice. I also found some money in the washing machine. Must have gotten mixed up with the laundry.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Aww. Establishing an encampment. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Good word, ensconced. Forcing your way through an unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish a camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about your journey with your allies. Give it a try. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited. It's been a long night, so why not spend time relaxing with someone? All right. Everybody's rank 2 that's here. Well.
Yep.
No. Oh, we caught one. Weird. Oh. We're going to cook with... Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. I just want to see who else is around. Okay, I'm definitely supposed to talk to Heiselberg, Hindenburg. Oh shit, I need to run ads on the Twitch side. We got 3 minutes. We'll be right back. Guy! Happy early birthday, buddy. Actually, wait. It's probably actually your birthday right now. Dude, candied bacon. You ever had candied bacon? It's like baked with brown sugar. Delicious. Okay. Okay. Hey, Tally, what's up, bud?
Your thoughts?
Awe-inspiring indeed. Oh. Oh, he's trying to make it fly. Oh. Huh. There's a restaurant you like that does bacon jam. Delicious. Yeah, Lily, candied bacon. It's basically like you take brown sugar and you like pack it around the bacon, I think, and then you bake it until it starts to like crystallize. It's so good. Bacon jam is amazing. I've had bacon jam before. It's outrageous. One of those things is just like you can't have it in your refrigerator because you'll just eat all of it that exists.
Hey.
Hey. All right, hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. I need my royal virtues. Imagination. Hey. You know what? Let's do the imagination thing.
No, man.
So next up is Martira. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you. We went over to the northern fortress to awaken mysterious power. Once I thought it was magic, only interested in the long past.
Speaking of,
Hero Kings wants to use. If that is the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends?
What's that about?
Maybe they lacked allies.
I see.
Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but of how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Although, it does make me wonder, just how many more of these powers are still out there? True.
All right.
Too early for bed. Let's talk some more. Yay! Aw, I'm sorry, Tally. Missed that in all of the bacon talk. Rest well, bud.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Back on the road again?
Good morning.
Top of the morning, Toyo. Sorry. My dear passengers, I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True.
They were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert stand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl? Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. Wow. Runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast. But maybe just keep an eye on the road, okay? Two days. Okay. Was that wisdom?
Hey.
Maintenance on weapons. Let's go. Yes.
Now then. Got a moment?
I think you're getting ahead of myself there, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. Hey, I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why, one day, I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. And not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What'll you do when the fight's over? No.
Look at that.
I see.
I've got to get stronger, even if the village gets rebuilt. It's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. True. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to the spineless army, not leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis. We'll fight for the change. I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain. Truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission. I mean, you kind of did.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. How does one become so bold?
No, no.
I do have moments where I waver. I suppose we all do. But did you manage to keep a cool head when you do? Unlike me. That's why you're our captain. All this to say, I have faith in you. We have more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their own choices, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being after all
right.
this. Anyway, sword shining like new. Let's finish this up. Sally forth. Carrying my weapon has fortified my will to fight as well as increase my courage.
All right.
It barely moved at all. Sick.
I say, we could
Break
stop for a
time.
break.
There's something up ahead. We'll be stopping there. Nice.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wait, what? Why, though? Here we are. Should we get a closer look? What? Yeah, but... Whoa.
Wow.
That's...
It's not just the leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, it would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off magla. What the fuck? As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Pulls out a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and begins to draw the landscape in front of him. How did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy. Meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished. Here, take it as a keepsake. I thought it was for research. What?
But...
All the pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make do without the sketch itself. Aw. Huh.
Hey there!
Hey, why don't you give that to Maria? Oh, hell is smart. I bet she'd love to see something from our journey and we can tell her a story about this place. Hell yeah, dude.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which is giving me great research into my own... Which is giving me great insight into my own research into flight. What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off!
However...
That's true. Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing this rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Aw. We are becoming more wise. Yeah, exactly, Lily. Seems like something should be.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be
I think
perilous.
it's May the game comes out.
Unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Aren't you just... Anyway, whatever. Whatever. We'll be in Martira the day after tomorrow. Wonder what kind of place it is. Yes. The swaying back and forth. Lost my hunters and oh, he's got PTSD from the rocking of the carriage.
Well met.
I don't suppose you are as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If it appeals, might we talk a bit? Yeah. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Hulkenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. Yes, we should talk to her. This power we've awoken to, I have all sorts of questions, but what I find really curious are these forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's a bit scary. They look kind of scary. Indeed, the designs are rather intimidating. That may be fitting, I suppose. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of the power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it's so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We'll do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
All right.
Okay. Imagination. It's getting quite late, but we have a ways to go yet. I'd very much like to continue chatting with you. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm very excited about it. It's May, I think.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Woohoo!
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Somebody shot us?
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign! Ah!
It's them.
Dude, those are some boots on the left. Good balance in those boots.
Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to just aiming to break the opposing. Yeah, they're trying to slow each other down.
With no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Oh.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Glodell cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Glodell if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's
yes.
our plan?
Fuck that
if we just
guy.
hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Glodell's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Glodell's aid.
Okay.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
That's a fair point.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
That is terrible logic.
Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us?
That's fair.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Glodell! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now.
Sorry.
Gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Oh. Okay, we're being boarded.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
His head is shaped like an egg.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
Okay.
Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Yep.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Yeah, but if you can't...
Go,
Okay.
my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Wait, what?
No holding back! No, not this. Ah! Hack and slash!
Cease your resistance.
Lend me your strength!
I'm counting on you!
No holding back!
Resistance is futile.
Hey, it's the Borg. What the fuck?
Only a flesh wound.
What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Let justice prevail! Not now. Come! Is that all?
Try this.
In the name of... Are you prepared? Ah!
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
Come forth, royal soul. Wind.
Close your eyes. By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Interesting.
With blade in hand.
I think we block some more. It's already in effect. Excellent.
now.
That's really good.
I see you.
Right in their
Oh,
weak
they're
spot.
weird to piercing. Should have used some mana.
Is that all?
Take this.
Ow.
What could you hope to achieve?
Brace yourselves!
By this power. We can do this.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Is everyone all right?
In the name.
Pierce damage. Try this.
Burn to ash!
The freedom of a wanderer. Light!
Charge!
Okay. More resilient.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of...
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother!
Get in there!
Sanctism will reign!
Ow.
Here they come.
Night!
Okay, gonna go back to doing this.
In the name of justice.
And then...
Let's make an end of it.
Not the right move.
I will fight
Wow,
with
that
pride.
was
By this power.
that was not good.
Scour!
Too easy.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Sanctism is supreme.
Take this!
Ow.
Seizing their chance while Hawkenberg's anxious.
Sanctism will reign!
Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up. Hawkenberg's down. Get her back up.
Sanctism will reign!
Damn it!
Wow.
Hawkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
Let's try
Lady,
this.
Can you please?
My spirit
Captain's
is
on the last
Come
line.
forth, royal soul.
Someone get him healed up.
With healing power.
I don't know if this is going to be enough,
I owe you.
but we're going to try it.
Resistance is futile!
Sanctism will reign!
Nice dodge. You've got some
Here they
fancy
come.
footwork, Stroll.
Oh. Okay.
Huh! Take this!
Witness me, brethren!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Looks like nothing interesting. That's unfortunate.
Give me your aid! No.
Not what I want to do.
I shall vanquish evil.
Oh, he's resistant.
The power of fire.
Know your place.
Seeker!
It's terrible.
Peasants!
Let's do this again.
We can do this.
Trust me.
Helpful as ever.
Sanctism is supreme!
Dude, like that
Sanctism will reign!
that shot of her with the vacuum cleaner hose in her mouth is going to be etched in my mind for the rest of time. Like it just is. It's just going to be etched into my brain literally forever.
Not this skill.
Oh, okay. That's not good.
Let justice prevail. This won't do. For all that we strive for.
All right.
I must reconsider. Come! Strike me if you
Okay.
dare.
I don't even know if this actually works.
She needs help.
Warrior!
Wow, this guy is resistant to like literally everything.
Burn to
Wild.
ash!
Hulkenberg's
Know
guard is
your
down.
place. Peasants!
Let's try this.
Thank you.
Resistance is futile!
Sanctism will reign!
This is nothing.
Take this!
I
Hulkenberg's
still
badly
stand.
wounded.
Okay.
Someone heal her.
With blade in hand. Is that all?
Good. Okay.
Hulkenberg's
Now we just got to figure out how we're going to deal with this. And that I am a little bit less sure about. Oh.
Withdrawing.
Hulkenberg's
Oop.
guard
Time
is
to go
down.
offensive. Let me rethink this.
Slashing damage is no good. Fire seems to be kind of okay.
The power of fire!
The freedom of a wanderer. I won't hold back! With healing power.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Take this!
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's badly
Okay,
wounded.
so her night stuff
Someone
doesn't
heal her.
actually do literally anything.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
From our provisions.
I can't afford to hold back. Let's make an end of it. Something
Nope.
else.
I shall vanquish evil, burn to ash!
Let's stay calm. I'm all prepared.
True.
Not this. Let's go!
I don't. Oh, I didn't try. Okay,
Better be
hold on.
sure.
Holy is regular. Fire is regular.
I won't hold back!
Did I do wind?
Is there another way?
Oh, I didn't try wind on this guy.
Let's go! Wind!
I didn't do any good either.
Sanctism will reign!
Only a flesh wound. Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Brace
Okay.
yourselves!
That was a good turn.
Join with me.
I like that.
Perhaps not this.
Wow, she's got like nothing she can do then. Because I don't think her block ability actually does anything.
Allies, together!
One elemental attack.
Not
We
this
don't really
skill.
have any of that.
I defer to you.
In the name of let's get on with it!
No.
No holding back! The power of fire! Behold my
Lend me your
power!
Oh, here we go. Maybe?
Let me help!
We're probably going to die if this doesn't work.
Sanctism will
All right.
reign!
Is everyone okay?
Somebody, she probably died. Heisenberg here probably dies.
Still badly
Oh!
Sanctism will reign!
Yeah, she does.
Hulkenberg's down.
Damn it.
Get her back up.
That's fine. That's fine.
This calls for one of these.
My spirit
Throw her
is
down.
Come
Okay.
forth,
Anyone
royal
get on
soul.
killing duty.
We're not out of this yet.
Not quite.
Twas needed.
Helpful as ever.
Let's go!
We're getting there.
Sanctism will reign!
Oh, you've done it.
Badly wounded. Anyone heal him.
Oh,
Sanctism will reign!
nice.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
This should help.
All right.
I owe you. Now, what's the
go.
play?
Warrior!
Oh, wait.
Give me your aid! Not the right move. Staying on the
Oh.
defensive.
Know your place.
Fuck.
Let's work together. No, this won't work.
I won't hold back.
Let's top everybody up.
My thanks.
Sanctism will reign!
Okay.
Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad.
I'm not dead somehow.
Just the thing.
I knew you'd help.
Captain,
I can't
they've
afford
got
to
your
hold back.
defenses down.
Feel like
Go for it.
this is the right
It's okay.
thing to
I'm
do
all
here.
prepared.
Hold nothing back.
No holding back.
Surf's up, dude.
I go to you.
Okay.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
I mean, he's right.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
I don't. What?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
Oh, he's gonna kick his. Are you gonna kick him across the countryside?
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
We just like.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
What? Why? Oh, he has Hair Lady with her too?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Are you hurt?
Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well,
Oh,
well.
not the same girl.
Do my eyes
Okay.
deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh.
Oh, it is
What
her.
brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Oh.
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur.
Oh.
Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Chew.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot.
Birdman, what are you doing? Are you good?
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Oh, shit.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
We were doing just fine.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Oh, is he gonna fangirl for a minute? Yep.
I'd know those suspensions anywhere.
Oh, just kidding.
You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Go get him.
You're an interesting little ensemble.
Can I pet your dog?
Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one?
Where did you...
Hey, up there!
What? Oh. What the fuck is that?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Whoa. That thing's fucking huge. What the?
Luis.
And you got like a little weird. What the? Okay, whatever. Okay.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladale got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Heathenhood.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
Not the voice I was expecting.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne.
How can you be striving for the throne if you're not?
One would think you
Whatever.
commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
You might be talking to the wrong guy for that. He's asking why I became...
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Yeah, she may have seen that.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
Okay.
See you, loves.
She has like little throwing knives on her leg. The fuck?
Don't think this changes anything.
All right, dude.
Come on, Hector.
You named your dog Hector?
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
True.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind?
Or her meds
Or
finally
are
put
they
her to
the
sleep.
whispers of the
Or
beguiling
both.
beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Uh-oh.
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Wait, what?
Let's say we go check on him.
Yeah, you think?
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart.
And then he comes flying in on a bird.
I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding.
Egyptians?
Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Nukes.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are.
They?
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius.
And then?
Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh,
he never told me.
Some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Are we going that way?
This one's important.
Dissolved into doom and gloom again and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Bubble guts? I mean, I call it bubble guts. So, yeah. Poor guy.
Isn't that...
We're supposed to meet with Barden.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira.
Yeah, Universal Bubble Guts.
Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
We're gonna find out. I wonder how differently you can play this game.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Yeah, people are getting kidnapped off the streets. Hello? Kids are...
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
It's been like 2 days.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church.
Uh-oh.
She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Yeah. Bubble guts, specifically, for me at least, usually involves sitting with a trash can in the bathroom. Just in case. You know? Because you just sometimes you never know which directions things are going to be arriving.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
Food?
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Indeed, guy. Holy, what is that?
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Is that like a caterpillar?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Delivery on that line, 10 out of 10.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
You haven't tried any yet, have you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Fuck it.
Looks great. What is with that smile? Not you two.
You haven't even tried it. Rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
That's how you know it's fresh.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business.
True.
Can
Eating
you fill
strange
us in
things
on
the night
details
before a
of
fight.
all these kidnappings?
Not a great idea.
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months.
6 months?
All
Jesus.
told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the
So you
piece
don't
is fit.
know.
Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Okay. Oof.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Yeah, how does he... What is this? What is...
Oh, I smell trouble.
Huh.
It's your call. Oh, I smell trouble.
All right.
Let's see here.
The area is subject to unique weather phenomena known as sand flash.
Let's
The
see
fuck?
here.
Oh, can I not go there? Do I have to go here first? Wait.
Let's see here. Oh, I smell. Here's where we are now.
Yes.
There's a runner.
Let's see here.
Wait, what?
Now that you mention it,
Oh.
I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
Okay, we were next. That was just to open up the map. Got it. Okay.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring.
Also,
words,
we need
young
his
man.
head.
Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Okay.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honorable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
Okay.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Morris, chill the fuck out,
Now,
bro.
let's go.
This Morris guy.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the info guy. Wait, where are we? Okay.
Pleasure to see you.
In the back. Through the door next to the... Oh. Back here. You haven't touched your sweet entrails. Finally free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice. It's nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it? I love a good inn.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I'll rest a little bit easier in an inn. I wish Nurse would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. True. Sleepy time.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay.
It's gorgeous out.
I think I might have overslept, though. Where is
Let's
everyone? They all want to head to the castle ahead of us. Apparently, we can get there by climbing the stairs in the market. Okay. I am going to run ads on the Twitch side. We'll be right back. 3 minutes. Okay. Somebody's yelling in my ear. Okay.
I'm out of ideas.
An elder candidate? No.
Okay. Oh, armor. Okay.
All right then.
Hey! Whoa!
What'll it be?
Oh. Made from reinforced silver. Oh, I see. Okay. Ow. I thought it would give me the. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Can't be.
Many more things.
What'll it be?
Oh shit. Forged from desert ores? Interesting. Don't have enough to buy all this stuff yet. Not sure. I think we'll come back. I don't think I'm quite ready for this yet.
Can't be.
What'll I do here?
Came in from that way. Chicken. Boot.
What'll I do here?
Oh yeah, it's the little, what do you call it? What was that?
Oh, any one of them will do.
Ah, here we are. Hello.
Well met.
You're late. Best not keep her waiting. Let's go.
I've awaited you.
Let's go.
Aye. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Oh, sorry. I have to hit the button again. So.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
You mean kill him?
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
Oh shit.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But Perhaps there is something to it.
Maybe.
Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
There it is.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Oh.
Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties.
Duty.
I shall await our next meeting.
I mean, what?
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it.
Wasn't this part of your plan, dude?
Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisman?
Does happen to be a
We'll
thing.
have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
Okay, let's be clear. She didn't say go kill him. She just said put an end to what's happening.
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike.
It's
The question
Morris.
is,
It's a
how?
frame job. Morris is doing it.
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
All right then.
Okay. Oh, wait. This is the wrong way. What's wrong, bud?
Boy.
Oi! You there. I heard you're going to catch that guy for us. I just want to give you my thanks. My wife, she's one of the people that have gone missing. I thought they were taking kids.
My thanks to you.
All good.
Okay.
Oh, any one of them will do.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Welcome.
So, hey,
Armor shop. Armor shop was down. Nope, armor shop was the other way. No, wait, it is this way. It's down here.
Can't be.
What are you doing down here? Seems we missed the mark of our assumption. I've spoken to the guard corps, but they know little and less.
What is it?
Giant sandworm. We Martyrians love our edible grubs, but we're indifferent. But we're a bit indifferent to their inedible parents. Larva, my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. Oh.
Right.
Oh.
nice.
Oh. In the tavern. Tavern. Where was the
All right
tavern?
then.
Was it down here? I don't remember where the tavern was.
An elder candidate?
All right then.
No.
Must have
Water.
got that wrong.
There it is. Oh, it's your staff. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I'm out of ideas.
What do you want to know?
You are at the tavern. What's your business with me?
Excuse me.
One who's had something to say about a giant worm. Oh, that guy from last night, he was wild and so loud you heard him around to or not. Do you know where he is? Sure.
Thank you kindly.
Just like I knew you would. Now then, a deal's a deal.
Real skinny.
It's the Ishka in front of the fountain just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern, he's practically taking a bath. He was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
I'm out of ideas.
More people missing.
Hungover
I
man.
can hardly think on it.
What's it? You got business with me? Hey, is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm's den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? To tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. I just found a giant sandworm husk. That was it. And then at the bar, I was excited and, well, pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point, the story turned into me waltzing right up to the sandworm, staring it down, and I regret that now.
No good.
Ah, well.
Not a scrap.
Isn't it, guy? It's
I
so
suppose we knew
strange.
it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
I'm not a horse. Oh.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
This really big, like, what are they, irises?
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am.
Okay.
There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms.
Oh.
You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event, a kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you looked at how those line up with when your missing people turn up?
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway.
Okay, I'm thinking I might be wrong about Morris.
But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Good. Then we're counting on you. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line.
Thanks.
And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Unless I come back alive, and then you're going to tell everyone that you helped.
Understood.
Which is fine.
But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Hey, danger of that.
So you're just a coward. Got
I
it.
see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
He's a coward.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms.
Well, probably.
We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Okay. Oh, is my cam frozen again? There we go. All better.
Let's go inform Nearus.
Okay.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Yes, that would be good. Also, why'd you have to put that energy out into the world? I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
My heart?
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
What? For a moment, it was like the light was blinding.
I can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today, just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Huh. Oh. Hey, it's you again.
Your journey is going well, it seems.
So far.
One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Oh?
What are you talking about?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times.
Oh.
Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
If I teleport away, will I be able to get back?
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling?
Where the fuck are we?
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Matira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and well pop over to the capital in a single night.
And yet...
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
And then it worked while we were sleeping.
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was
Share?
custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo.
And nobody in town has noticed that there's...
Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Or science of sufficient advancement.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
Point.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
This... Okay. Not OSHA approved.
That's...
I mean, if we can just... Like, we can just... Oh, now it actually sounds like a heart.
Oh, dash it.
Huh.
Where to?
Oh.
It reacted! The lab really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude.
What?
You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh?
Oh, yeah,
Gives
that's
one
true.
the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Ah, hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought?
Only somewhere you've been before.
If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
No, because I haven't been there yet.
Go on, try it out.
No, I've never been there.
No reaction.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
Smart.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity.
Have a good night, Mel.
And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
You can teleport. What?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital anytime we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
See? See? Hulkenberg knows.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like.
Oh.
Put like that, it really is something impressive.
That's true.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Yes, good day.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Ow, my eyeball. Oop. We're capturing him here now. To capture Heismay, you must be well prepared. You can go stronger by accepting requests around town, such as the Martia Recruitment Center. Now that your mission has begun, your base of operations has been changed to Martyria. Each time a new operations begin, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be prepared for it. Going to other cities. If you want to return to a previous location, such as Grand Trad, open the R1 world map on the R1 map menu. And select your desired destination. You can travel there using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
So?
I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center. Wait, I have a report at what? Wait, what? Wait, oh. Stupid thing.
Oh, it's you.
Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Kidding. So I'm in a bit of a bind. This regards Lord Hydron, the landowner in Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Oh, yeah. Rumors say he's clever and not in a good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. Fuck it. Let's go ask him.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side will be reassuring. He is a devout sanctist, so we should head to the Grand Cathedral in the royal capital. Whoa. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. So cool. I want wings. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, aren't you? It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hadrian, but how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray? No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they can barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Wow. Are you implying that I should do this as some matter of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? Wow. They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. Wow, what a dick. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid.
What?
What about everyone from back home?
Obviously.
Don't worry. I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You needn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people. And no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad. I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It is a pity. You have terrible phrasing.
Hang on.
Then maybe you should help it.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
Rengif, I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide. Please don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask. Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House ladies must rise again from the ruin that human wrought, restore it to its former glory, or, I should hope, to greater heights still. I have really been leveling off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again with your inheritance. You should...
Wait.
Inheritance? Excuse my interruption, but did you say my inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you are unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I could not begin to say where or how. Interesting. If there are any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well,
yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so.
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own. All right. I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, we do this together.
No.
But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that revolt.
Thank
That's
you.
fine. But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. Aw. I can sense Stoll's deep-seated trust and burgeoning resolve. Oh. A proud noble, Stoll, keeper and hereditor of the warrior's virtues. Through thy bond shared, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster its connection, and by their strength fulfill your destiny.
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Sword? Your party can now study Sword Master? What the fuck? Oh, shit. I do hope you find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become, your father especially. You're just like him in that respect. I am not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray, wait my return. Now we return to the others. Yay. Spending time at night addendum. You can travel safely between towns at night using teleportation magic, but don't forget to keep an ear out for your followers' voices. Back in the tavern.
On to shite, this has. Young man, hey!
Huh? Okay.
Then...
Pleased to hear that.
I like music.
Oh. Let me perform for you.
Okay, let's do it.
Gone to shite, this has.
Oh, it's over here.
Let's go see.
Yes.
All right.
What now?
That is going to do it for today. I think we're going to move the warrior guy over to the sword master. I am interested to see what other options we can have there. But yeah, I think that I need to rotate in having a spellcaster, like a dedicated, like legit spellcaster. Because I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of like weakness interactions. And I think that's why some things are taking so long. But I'm also not sure. And I don't know, because I don't know much about the, like, just in a general way. There's some things that I don't know about the game. I'm wondering how much of, like, your choices matter. Or whether they only have to do with like different endings at the end based on what your like your liege stats are or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see how all that plays out. But tomorrow is an off day, so we will be away. But then we'll be back on Friday, usual time, usual place, probably for more metaphor. I have some stuff in the sidelines that may come through next week. But yeah, this game's kind of getting in. And I think it's interesting to play with the day cycle because you can't get overly distracted on time, which I think is interesting. So anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with me tonight. And, of course, and as always, please be kind to yourselves out there. And come on back on Friday. It'll be nice having you around. See you later.